What's up, everybody? It's your boy Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. Welcome back to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Now, kick back, relax, and come take a ride with me. We gotta talk about those Uconn Huskies, man. The unfortunate news of Aubrey Griffin, the fifth-year senior, being ruled out for the rest of the season. She was just hitting her stride, playing her best career basketball before the injury, a torn ACL. You really hate to see it, man. Y'all know how much I hate injuries. If you watch my past videos, you know. I mean, this is just sick. It's cruel. It's unusual punishment. What is going on at Uconn, y'all? That's 5 players with season-ending injuries, basically. Half the roster almost. 5 out of 13? Come on. Something's got to change. And it seems like Coach Geno Auriemma doesn't know what's going on. But before we get into it, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button for all the latest and the greatest. And join our memberships. We got that exclusive content coming daily, weekly, whenever you need it. Now let's get into it.
You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
So this is tough news. Like we mentioned, Aubrey Griffin having the best year of her college career, taking on extra minutes, being relied upon more than ever, and she was probably the most versatile player left on this roster, man. Just a wing that can play the 2 through the 4, guard multiple positions, brings that toughness, that veteran leadership. You know what I'm saying? The slashing ability, the paint touches that they're going to miss. Now, I'm not trying to act like the sky is falling. Uconn is 13-3. They have won 8 straight, beat 4 ranked teams in that span. Nika Mule, KK Arnold, Aaliyah Edwards, Ashlyn Shade, and of course Paige Beckers are doing work. But at the same time, this injury to Griffin kind of shows us something is broken in Uconn. We got to look at the health staff, the training staff, the strength and conditioning coaches. Something's got to change. They got to go out and spend some money because all these injuries, I mean, the list goes on. You know, Aubrey Griffin, AZ Fudd, Ayanna Patterson, Jana Elafito, Caroline Deschamps. Out of 13 players, 5 of them are out for the year. Potentially, you know, the word's still out on Deschamps, but I'm just saying, what is going on? And then we see this quote from Geno. This is a quote I found on the X from the Hartford Current. Quote, I don't know what it is, what's going on, but right now we're in a bad cycle, and I think the kids are just kind of gutted out by all this. I mean, what are you going to say? At this point, I don't have any words for that. You don't have no... What? You need to be figuring out something to say. And I mean, it's not like... It's just too nonchalant for me, but it's not like Geno doesn't care. I mean, if you heard him speak after, you know, he was asked about the injuries to the team and Griffin specifically.
You know, Aubrey's had to overcome a lot. You know, she had one of these in high school, and she missed a year at Uconn because she had needed back surgery. And it's just... You just are heartbroken for a kid when it's their last year and something like this happens. It's the basketball part is actually, when this happens, the basketball part's actually really secondary. You know, if you try to say, "Wow, how are we going to replace her on the basketball court?" and I don't think anybody thinks like that. I think it's more of the rest of your teammates just knowing that you're going to have to fight your way through this, and it's not an easy one. And we were talking in the locker room about, Jamel brought it up. She said, we're in this bubble where it's all around us. All around us. Every day you pick up a paper, every day you see a news story. Somebody on some team has something that puts them out for the year. Any sport. I don't know what it is, what's going on. But right now we're in a bad cycle, and I think the kids are, I think they're just kind of gutted out by all this,
But he's absolutely right. This is going to affect recruiting. This is going to affect whether Paige Beckers decides to stay another year. Yeah, of course she would love more time with her teammates, but how are they going to recover? Who's going to be able to play with her next year? Could she be at risk of getting injured again? Is something going to change with the health staff, with the training staff, with the athletic department, the athletic training, the strength coach? You know what I'm saying? Something's got to change. They got to go out there and get the best strength coach money can buy. They got to go out there and invest in the athletic training staff. Like, really invest. Because, injuries happen to every team in the nation. They're a part of the sport. They're going to happen. But when it's almost half of your roster is looking at season-ending injuries, something's got to be evaluated. Something's got to be looked at. Something's got to change. They're still flourishing with the talent they got because they got 13 players who came to Uconn who were some of the best basketball players in the nation that are still, being relied upon. They got freshmen growing up quick. They got upperclassmen taking on expanded roles. But we cannot overlook all these injuries, man. This is a completely different team at full strength. And their players are dropping like flies, and nobody has an answer. And parents are concerned. Players are concerned. Recruits are concerned. Like, is this the end of Uconn right now? Injuries are doing them in. Is the national championship run over? I don't know, man. It feels like the writing is on the wall with this program. If recruits are going there and worried that they're going to be getting season-ending injuries, tearing their ACLs, Achilles, not being taken care of properly, not being put in a position to succeed, and stay healthy, recruits are not going to want to keep coming to Uconn, man. I don't care what y'all say. I'm just saying. It's just, at this point in time, it's a very bad look. And people are noticing and people are talking about it. And it's sad right now, man. It's sad to see that this team continues to be derailed by injuries and nobody has a solution. Nobody has any plans on how to improve the situation. And I'm just at a loss of words, man. It's definitely impacting the mentality, the psyche, the spirit, the vibe of the team. You know it is. When half the bench is full of injured players, something's got to change. Something has got to change, y'all, because this is ridiculous. And I hate that for Aubrey Griffin, man. She was having a heck of a season. She was putting it all together. It was all coming together for her. She was going to have a big second half of the season and be a major reason why I thought this Uconn team could make a run because of the way she stepped up. And now they lose another player for the season. Y'all holler at your boy in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about the situation. It's just ridiculous. They keep winning, but they keep losing players, man. Let me know how y'all feel. And I appreciate y'all showing so much love, so much support. You know what I'm saying? Just continuing to just be the best subscribers and the best viewers out there on the planet, man. So much love to you guys. And, hey, shout out to y'all, man. Till next time, that's a wrap for us. For all the latest and the greatest, I am Brandon Blakeney, a.k.a. Brandon Lee TV. Until next time, we out.